Hello, welcome back to my 10 minutes, not 15 minutes. Only 10 minutes today because I've started watching back videos um, that I make. I think it's a good habit to get into, especially if I want to keep developing this skill. So I've just been doing that. So therefore, to save me having to watch an extra 5 minutes, I'm just gonna do 10 minutes. It's just a bit more time efficient. I've turned the noise suppression on today, so we'll see how much of a difference that makes. I'm also trying not to blast my microphone with my voice, but we'll see how that goes. No, yeah, we'll have to check that one after when I watch this. Not tomorrow because it's Sunday, but on Monday that'll be. Uh, got myself a pop filter. Well, I don't have it yet, but I'm going to be getting one, so hopefully that adds to it as well. Because I've realized how much bad audio quality annoys me. Like, it annoys the fuck out of me, so we'll try doing that. Yeah, I made a video yesterday, which was Friday, which was the 14th. However, that actually looks really nice. The generation there looks or just with the render distance barely poking in, it looks pretty cool. As you can see, I got these ladders yesterday, except I forgot to record. So, yeah, unfortunately, like, it doesn't really matter. You didn't miss out on anything because you wouldn't watch all these videos in the first place. One day you will, when I am a more interesting speaker. That's the plan. That is the plan. Just gotta tell myself that and, get to it. Yeah, today I'm gonna continue building I'm gonna continue there we go. Continue the trident farm that I'm working towards. That's why I've got these buckets. Except, you know what? I probably shouldn't fill them up with water because I need to fill them up with lava. So we'll go get some lava instead. Which means we're gonna have to put these all back. There we go. Grab the rest of these. Um, Anything else interesting I've been up to? Not really. Well, I figured out how to put noise suppression filters on the OBS, so we'll see if that makes a difference, because it's another thing I noticed background noise was a big problem when I was watching back. See, look, I'm getting there. I'm locking in slowly. Just a tiny bit of improvement each day is the goal. See, I wasn't even gonna make a video today or do anything. I was gonna rest, and then I was like, you know what? Nah, I won't be lazy. I will get everything I need to do today done, which is what I'm doing now. Getting everything I need to do today done. I was doing a bit of financing before. Might go gym later. You know, oh, I've been eating healthy. I've been making whole foods. Like, I've always been on the cut, but now I'm finally starting to make sure that my nutrition's fine for the cut because I've just thought I was in just a calorie deficit, but now I'm out of food in Minecraft, not in real life. But now I've been locking in actually making decent food for once instead of just eating a protein shake and calling it a day and just having like a 2,000 calorie deficit like an idiot. I don't know what I was thinking. It feels so much better when you're not starving to death. It just makes it a lot easier to hit your goals. Yeah, I should have got something to eat. I think that's how I left off yesterday with no food. But oh well. I might start streaming. Is another thing I was thinking about. Because it's just what I'm doing now, except oh, I'm doing the exact same thing, except just for a longer period of time, and then I can just go and cherry pick the best moments instead of it just being 10 minutes. So I was thinking of doing that, except I think it's a bit of a it's a bit of a bigger time commitment, I reckon. So, sorry, I just got lost track of, no, just, well, I don't know, lost my train of thought there. It's just a bigger time commitment, so I'm probably not going to be able to do it most days, whereas 10 minutes you can sort of just fit in, 20 minutes if you count the extra 10 minutes to look at my previous video. I never actually made a, alright, well, let's do that as well. I need to get a furnace, so let me just dig down. But yeah, no, I think in the next week or so I'll have this trident farm finally done. Maybe I'll make a few, well, because it's the weekend now and I don't have work for a bit, I can put a bit more time into these, maybe make them a bit longer, but then I have to go back and rewatch them, which is why I was thinking of just streaming. So maybe I'll do that. I was talking to a friend about it as well, that's where I got the idea from, because that's what he did to start, he just streamed. And it made him, he's a very good, very charismatic individual, so maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, I noticed in one of my other videos, well, I'm not, like, I don't mouth breathe, but just because the mic's so close to my, just because the mic's so close to my mouth when I'm speaking, because I tend to speak a bit quieter when I'm in front of a computer talking to myself. Try to remedy that by just putting the mic as close as possible so it picks up on my voice. However, I noticed that leads to like me blasting the mic with air when I make like a P or a D or whatnot. So I've gotten a pop filter that's gonna come in the delivery soon, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe that'll fix it, because I didn't realize how much audio quality was a thing. So yeah, I think watching my videos back has helped, and the more I find improvements, the more improvements I can make, the more I can get better, because that's what I want to do at the end of the day, just grow a bit each day, step by step. It's the dream, isn't it? That's why I ended up making this video today. That's why I've come a long way since when I first started. Not just in this specific endeavor, but just in my daily life outside of this as well. Because I wasn't really doing a lot of this a year ago, which is it's just nice to think about. I was looking at myself from photos from before I went gym to now, having been going gym for 3-ish years, and finally actually looking after my diet and cutting and stuff like that. And the difference is getting there, to say the least. No, not in there. Like, I didn't get complimented 3 years ago is all I'm saying. So it's pretty nice. What I'm looking for now is I'm looking for a lava pool, because that's the way back up. And I know there's a lava pool around here somewhere, because every time I go through the jungle, I find one. But like, I've just went the same way 3 times, and I'm just running laps. I think it might be that way. Yeah, that looks familiar. Yeah, here we are. All right. Yeah, I thought it was on that side for some reason. Just everything looks the same when your render distance is so small. It's like playing in hard mode. Yeah, and so now what I'm doing is I'm getting lava to... Oh no! That's so stupid. Oh, it's such a pain. Well, I just burnt like 2 buckets, I think. Oh, it's a bit annoying. Well, I'm getting lava to just cascade around the perimeter for like, you know, when you put water and lava together and it makes that little like cobblestone all the way down. I'm just gonna make like a cobblestone waterfall just to help me with building, because I'm making a mob farm now for the trident. So we'll see how that goes. That was the all I had in mind for today though. So just getting back into it after not recording and being a bit iffy with the recordings, especially after realizing how bad my audio quality was. But now I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Just one small jump at a time is the goal. See you tomorrow.